layers of his enigmatic existence, leaving viewers pondering the possibility of secrets lurking behind every familiar face. Could someone you trust hold a dark past, hidden in plain sight?
What if the person you trusted the most turned out to be hiding a chilling secret? In a quiet town, a well-respected community leader vanished without a trace, leaving everyone in shock. As detectives delved deeper into the case, unsettling revelations surfaced. Hidden relationships and buried rivalries ignited distrust among friends. The tight-knit community began to unravel, each resident questioning their neighbor's motives. With each unveiling twist, secrets transformed ordinary lives into an extraordinary web of deception. Join us as we dissect this captivating story that reminds us just how thin the line between trust and betrayal can be. The Hillside Stranglers, Kenneth Bianchi and Angelo Buono, went on a terrifying killing spree that gripped Los Angeles with fear in the late 1970s. These true crime documentaries expose how the cousins lured, tortured, and murdered 10 young women, leaving their bodies scattered on the hillsides. The series delves into the complex psychological profiles of Bianchi and Buono, revealing how they manipulated their victims with charm before committing heinous acts. Despite initial challenges in the investigation, dogged detective work and mounting evidence eventually led to their capture and conviction. Through chilling interviews and insights, these documentaries highlight the lasting impact of their crimes on the victims' families and the broader community, offering a haunting reminder of the dark potential within the human psyche. What horrors can hide behind the most ordinary facades? Take, for example, the story of a small town where a beloved community leader vanished without a trace, leaving everyone in shock. As investigators delved deeper, unsettling truths began to surface, uncovering betrayals among trusted neighbors. Hidden relationships and deceitful motives painted a chilling portrait of a life once thought to be perfect. Each revelation tightened the grip of suspense, transforming the town's image forever. This captivating tale serves as a reminder that behind every smiling face may lurk dark secrets, waiting to be revealed. What lies beneath the surface of those we think we know? The Tuskegee syphilis study stands as one of the most notorious medical ethics scandals in American history. Conducted from 1932 to 1972, this study deceitfully involved hundreds of African American men who were denied proper treatment for syphilis, just so researchers could study the progression of the disease. True crime documentaries bring this horrific chapter to light, blending chilling testimonials and historical records to depict the study's grave injustice. These documentaries probe into the disturbing ethical void and institutional racism that kept the study running, prompting audiences to reflect on medical morality. The revelations from these true crime narratives not only highlight the immense suffering endured by the victims, but also underscore the imperative need for informed consent and ethics in modern medical practice.
What if the truth was hidden in plain sight, overlooked by even the most seasoned detectives and documentary filmmakers? In the shadow of notorious crimes lies the chilling tale of the 1971 disappearance of the Sodder children, a mystery that has puzzled investigators and true crime enthusiasts alike. On Christmas Eve, a fire consumed the Sodder family home in Fayetteville, West Virginia, leaving behind 5 missing children and a trail of baffling clues. Despite the flame's ferocity, no remains were found, prompting questions about whether the children had been abducted. Witnesses reported seeing them in a passing car that night, and years later, a photograph surfaced, leading the family to believe their children were alive. The intrigue deepens with suspicious figures lurking before the fire and a series of cryptic post-disaster encounters, leaving a community and a family forever haunted by a question: were the Sodder children taken, or did they perish in the flames?
In the chilling darkness of late 20th century America, the Green River Killer claimed the lives of at least 49 women. Gary Ridgway, the man behind the murders, used the vast stretches of King County, Washington, as his hunting ground. For over 2 decades, his identity remained a mystery as fear gripped the community. True crime documentaries focus on the intricate investigation techniques that included pioneering DNA technology, relentless detective work, and ironically, Ridgway's own employment as a truck painter. These documentaries capture how, after years of fear and uncertainty, justice finally prevailed, with Ridgway's arrest in 2001 opening new dialogues on the systemic failures that allowed the horrors to unfold for so long. In today's video, we dive into the essence of popular true crime documentaries, like Making a Murderer and The Jinx. These gripping narratives not only showcase the crime, but also deep dive into the flaws of the justice system that allowed these cases to spiral out of control. For example, Stephen Avery's wrongful conviction reveals how evidence mishandling can alter lives irreparably. Meanwhile, Robert Durst's shocking confessions in The Jinx raise moral questions about wealth and power's influence over justice. As we reflect on these chilling stories, we're compelled to consider the implications on society's perception of truth and justice. True crime documentaries have captivated audiences worldwide, bringing attention to harrowing real-life stories. One of the most notable cases highlighted is that of Stephen Avery, whose wrongful conviction raised profound questions about the justice system. The gripping narrative reveals how unreliable evidence can lead to devastating consequences. In contrast, Robert Durst's shocking confessions showcase the dark, twisted mind of a suspected murderer. Each documentary serves as a reflection not just of crime, but of societal issues, forcing viewers to think critically about morality and justice. These documentaries remind us that the truth is often stranger than fiction, illuminating the darker corners of human nature. In the world of true crime documentaries, some cases have gripped audiences more than others. Take, for example, the astonishing story of Stephen Avery, whose wrongful conviction led to a public outcry for justice and reform in the legal system. Similarly, the chilling confessions of Robert Durst confront viewers with the dark twists of human nature and the very real consequences of crime. These documentaries not only retell harrowing events, but also provoke critical conversations about morality and justice within society. They challenge us to reflect on how the legal system serves or fails communities, reshaping our understanding of what it means to seek truth.